What a day. I don't even know how to start this video, but I just want to say literally the last 2 days have been complete textbook and it's literally hard not to make a video about these. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So hope you guys had a great day. If you don't know me, I'm Dodgy. Let me just adjust my camera real quick. Make sure to use my code 71% discount off right now on 1-day passes for eval on Apex. I got to change this real quick. And man, today has literally been so textbook. Like, you guys don't know how textbook today was and yesterday. So I want to go over both days. But literally everything I teach is just, it's so accurate. And I'm not trying to brag. A lot of you are like, oh, he's boosting his ego. I'm just going to teach you the life lessons of trading. I am giving you the knowledge and you are putting it together in a puzzle using the knowledge I give you. Okay. So yesterday we had CPI, and if you know anything about CPI, you know that I love data wicks. So I kind of had this kind of marked out. Okay. And yesterday, if you guys know, like, I love these data wicks. Okay. I always, literally, if you watch any of my YouTube videos, I always talk about these. And yesterday I took a really, really nice long, I don't even know where I took it. And again, I live traded for anyone wondering. Um, I don't even remember where I took it. Oh yeah, I know where I took it. So I took it right here, and I think it was on the 30-second time frame. So it's basically this 1-minute inverse. A lot of people are wondering why this didn't work, and just we had equal highs. I didn't like it, and yeah, I just didn't like it because we had equal highs. And I'm gonna show you guys a little gem. Okay, I'm not gonna go into replay mode actually, but maybe I will. Okay, little gem. When we're right here, I don't mind taking this inverse. However, we get too much engineer liquidity here. Now it's like, there's too much. So it's like I changed my mind, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. And then I see this momentum back up, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to these equal highs. So that was the first play I kind of took. And even the rest of the day, it was just so textbook. And when we got to here, I basically told people, I'm like, mark out the CE of this wick, okay, because I want to see how I react to it. And we literally just rejected it the whole day, and we got just an amazing 1-minute inverse. I told people, I'm like, if we violate this, trail your stop if you're long, because I know people are long. And what happens? We get an order block, which is the setup I teach, combined with the fair value gap. An amazing setup, and you can just see complete rejection there. And what would that mean? That means this is completely invalid. This is completely invalid, even though it technically does work. And just so much textbook, so many textbook setups. Like, this was beautiful. Okay, and we think we closed under by a tick, so that was beautiful. And again, down there, I was actually bearish because I'm not going to show you the chart right now, but YM and ES actually did not even come close to here. YM and ES were so weak. So I was kind of bearish here. I wanted low day again. I remember how we kind of left these injured lows from earlier. And especially like rejecting CE like that. I mean, that's just so bearish. And again, if you're not using my IFED strategy, you're going to lose. I mean, if you're using any strategy, you should be using my IFED strategy along with it. Okay. Like right here, this is a great sign. So we have an obvious fair value gap. Okay. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, here's a market structure shift. I'm going to long this. And then they're going to get wrecked. And like even this, like it's a liquidity sweep right here, market 2022 model. Like, how many people are probably losing this? Probably a lot. And what I ended up doing yesterday, I was like, when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, man, we're going down to the lows. And I actually took a short here on an eval account, and I posted in my Discord. I'm like, I just took it and I went on a run. I think I put my stop up here and I went on a run, and I just went and targeted these data or these lows the whole day. And there's so many textbook setups. Like, I mean, this was textbook, this was textbook, this was textbook. Even that long right here is pretty textbook because, again, we had equal highs in LRLR. And just, yeah, so just a lot of good price action. It's hard to explain. And then that's not even the best part. You guys don't even know the best part yet. We hit that, like, we hit that 4 hour. And this was actually, I alerted this yesterday. Okay, so I've just been going crazy mid-next time trade. Just my drawn liquidity has just been insane lately. And I know it's not going to keep up like this every day, but I literally said, I'm like, plan for day neutral / bullish. And immediately I'm like, gun to my head, we go to sell side anyways. Okay, I'm just trading with logic. And I had these two lines marked. So I had these two lines marked all day because, again, why? what do I teach? Why do I have these marked? Relative equal lows, 1, 2, 3 relative equal lows, and momentum down, and we violate the biggest, most obvious fair value gap at the top. So what does that mean? It's a market maker sell model. And we go down, and I literally said, I'm like, I'm going to short Lotto here. And it was at 8:49 a.m. I took this. And we came back up the whole day, and I just had my limit just sitting down the whole day. We came back up. We almost hit my stop, and then we finally hit here. So I passed an eval count off that trade, really super nice. And I even said, like, there's a 15-minute fair value gap by sell side and buy side marked. I was still in the short at this point. I was just hoping this would be violated. And again, just a super textbook 15-minute fair value gap that was violated, even forming an order block at the same time. So we got an order block and an inversion fair value gap, and I took some options there. So we just straight dumped. So that was just so textbook. I mean, and then even this, we swept sell side here. This is the best part. I was done. I was up like 200 points at this time. I think this is a 260 point short that I took. And we got this. We swept the major sell side, and literally at 3:30 we got this. And just we go up. See, I don't even know if people would have held this. I mean, I probably wouldn't have because I wouldn't have been in the trade. We go up at 4 o'clock. That's another 70 point trade, which is incredible. And a lot of people wonder, well, when do you get stopped out of break even here once we hit these equal highs? I'm telling you, if you're up like 50 to 100 points for the day, and I stop using break even stops, especially like in this situation. This is a screen time thing where if I know a big sell side is swept and I know we get a really nice displacement back up, I'll take a 10-point loss. That doesn't, but I have to be green for the day. If I'm like red or if I'm break even, then no, I'm putting myself break even. But especially after such textbook day yesterday, and I even forgot to point this out. This is just textbook too. This is a manipulation leg. We're delivering off of a 5-minute fair value gap. I actually, like, my whole Discord was taking this, and I wasn't even alerting any of it. Like, I alerted a few plays yesterday, and they worked out well, but like I alerted the short up here, and my whole Discord, they're just taking all this because it's stuff I teach on my YouTube, but it's stuff they know how to trade. So they took that. Some people even took this because they knew how much conviction I had for these. I literally, like I showed you guys, I literally held the short position all day for this. And then we get this. I'm like, I'm done for the day. There's no way we go up 100 points here. Well, what do you know? We go up 100 points. It's incredible how well IFEGs work. And especially this being a singular one, we had equal highs up here. It's incredible, man. If you took this, if you post any execution on Twitter, send me it. I'll give it a heart. Maybe I'll retweet it, but I'll definitely like the play if you want to do that. And then after that, I put a free review. So I basically put a free review in my Discord yesterday in my announcement channel. And I literally told people, I'm like, I'm bullish for, so at the end of the review, I'm like, I'm bullish because we got this and we kind of had that LR setup I teach. So I woke up the next morning and I said, okay, here's a target we hit overnight. And what do you think I'm looking for next? Data highs, because I love them. I love data highs. And today was even more textbook. Unfortunately, today stopped me out of break even a few times. I was up about 90 to 100 points, and this wick right here actually got me. But I did re-enter in options. But even just today, delivery from a 15-minute fair value gap this morning, where we get a double manipulation. So we get our manipulation here, closes above here, retest it. At the same time, we take another low inside of a fair value gap where the body holds it. And keep in mind, everyone was saying this hindsight. I was calling all this in chat. I literally told everyone, I'm like, I'm bullish. I was sending like spamming messages saying pump. Like, it's just, I know it's unprofessional, but textbook singular fair value gap after delivering from here. I mean, data highs above. Everything I teach is evident on a day like today and yesterday. Like, it's so amazing. And I was done. So I actually, when I got stopped out here, I posted on my Discord. I'm like, I'm done. I'm getting too emotional and I wasn't taking losses. A lot of people are like, oh, I wasn't taking losses. It's just a bunch of break-even trades. And I said, I want to revenge trade this so bad because I got in here and then I got in here. So this was my break-even pyramid. And I showed the IFEG. I'm like, and people know I want a revenge trade. Like, they know this is a good setup. And I never post on this channel unless it's a good setup. So I posted this. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll post it just so people are aware of it because it is a good setup. So I took it on demo. It was a 999,000 contract trade. And this one I took on demo. I was not on live for this one. And I got stopped to break even. And I ended up just re-entering in options. I was like, I saw this kind of candle, and then I saw this too. So we got this IVG, saw this, saw the data highs, and you put 2 and 2 together, and it's like, how are these not going to hit? It's just, I've been targeting them all day. We're still holding the 15-minute IVG. We were still delivering from a 15-minute. Like, even though we were getting all these mini dumps in between, how many shorts worked today? The only short that worked today was really this one right here. Now, this one I never would have taken, but maybe this one I would have taken because we had a unbalanced fair value gap down here. So maybe I could have saw or seen someone maybe predicting this. That's fine. But I would never have taken this short. This is really the one that worked that I did not want to work. And then we got along here, which I entered in this one, right? I entered here. This was my original entry. Got stopped at break even after pyramiding. And I also entered here. So there's a 2-minute one here. And a lot of people said, why did I enter this one before the close? I actually alerted this trade. So I alerted this trade as well. And I said, I'm like, entering this on eval because I was done on my live account at this point. I took this on my live account. I'm not even going to go over the play I took this morning. I mean, my camera just moved. So I'm not even going to go over the play I took this morning, but I mean, this is the play I took this morning. I took a 5-point loss and I took a 32-point win because we had equal highs. And I know you're probably like, oh, why do you long with equal lows below? Because I was just so bullish. You can see where my risk to reward tour was going. It kept going to the dead highs all day. I didn't really want to short once. I mean, another play you could have taken was the play this morning. Where was it? It was this play right here. This 1-minute OB, and then also this IPG here. So some people actually got stopped out on this, but I would not have because we actually had equal lows that I figured we'd hit. So the equal lows are right here. So we'd equal lows. So I would not have stopped out there if I were them. But I didn't even take the trade, so I can't talk. But we kind of got this OB entry. Some people who got stopped out re-entered because they saw equal lows. They thought we are going to go to the equal lows, whatever. And then I ended up taking this trade right here, and I actually took it on it was at the 2-minute. And I was you guys don't understand how bullish I was all day just because of data highs. And I entered this prematurely because I'm like, okay, I at least think this is going to be a free trade. I think we are going to go to the data. I think we're going to go to the at least here so I can move my south break even. And sure enough, we did. All right, we went to here. I got to move my south break even, and I did scale. I scaled for like 20 points, so it was still a good trade. But every single trade I took, I always tried holding a runner till. So I think I entered there. I always tried holding a runner until these data highs, and you can see it's not going to be easy. And that's why I teach scaling. And I even marked this one. I'm like, okay, if we get this one, I would enter this one too. And we just held it all day. And unfortunately, doing my break even strategy, not much you can do. So that's why I teach a scale, because you should have scaled here. Even on this one, if you're not scaling it this high, I don't care who you are, you're gambling. You should be scaling here, okay? Unless you're like just strictly an RR trader. But even this inverse, like, it's just so textbook. Everything is just amazing today. Even this inverse, so I took this inverse here. If you're not scaling here, I don't know what you're doing. And this is the answer I took. I actually entered like right here. I think it was a 1 minute or something I entered on. And unfortunately, I tried pyramiding. Here off of this one, and it raised my average too much. So I got stopped out, and it is what it is. So unfortunately, not much I can do. But just, yeah, amazing day. Textbook couple past days. I don't even want to trade the rest of the week. I mean, I'm pretty green, but obviously I will because I live stream every day. So, yeah, really good, nice target. Really textbook price action the last 2 days. I mean, it's just been incredibly amazing. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. And yeah, just there's so many confluences everywhere. I mean, once you put in the work, everything will start to click. Like, even I just kept trying along today because I'm like, okay, well, we have a 15-minute IPG. We close above it. We're still trying to get long. Like, there's so many more confluences on other time frames a lot of people miss, and it's just sometimes it's difficult to realize that. So that's all I got for today. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and yeah, hopefully I'm trying to get verified on YouTube, so hopefully I'll be verified within the next couple days. And yeah, peace.